was this young lady who people were trying to connect me with, and it just wasn't working. And it was like, no, I don't. We just had these arguments back because it just became, looking back, I did not have the awareness. One, I did not see myself as queer at that time, and two, because I could not navigate that, I said a lot of roundabout things, a lot of roundabout way things of why I wouldn't do this and do that. And so that just made me think like, wow, maybe something is up. And I think I always knew something was different. I just didn't have anywhere to compare it to. And I came to a point in time when I was like, well, you know what? I'm This is where I am with it. Because this is at a time too, I was in divinity school, and I don't know if you've heard the stories, but when people go to divinity school, particularly if they come from like a more secluded traditional background, and they learn about what they can do, they go buck wild. And that's mainly because even though they learn about the freedom that they have, they've never been given the discipline or the wisdom to go along with it. This is true. I don't want to figure out that it's true by messing someone over. I want to kind of come to that conclusion on my own. So that way, I will own it for myself. Like I didn't want to start doing stuff before I was solid in who I saw myself to be. And again, I'm not saying that my way was the best way. I'm not, it was a different way to go about it because I just was different in those ways. How what I was doing, how this was impacting her, because we weren't even really dating, we were just talking, but clearly whatever something I was doing was hurting her or not making her, just really putting her in an awkward place. And so that's to me part of when it clicked. And then I would never forget, it was a white dude because I was very Christian at this point still, progressive as it were, but still very Christian. I saw a white dude